Hey everybody, Rob Orgel with Silencer Syndicate. We were walking around doing our final rounds. It's kind of the last day we're going to be here. In fact, we hope to leave kind of soon. Sorry, I know you're stuck here a little longer. We're very excited to get back on the road and see our families again. But as we saw in the B&T booth, they put our trophy in the very front, and that melted our hearts. That means the world to us. I saw Carl one more time and told him I was honored that he put my trophy there, and he said, "I'm honored that you selected me." It means the world to us. I'm so remiss that we turned the camera off yesterday when we did.
Yeah.
It was very formal award, and then as soon as we relaxed, the real words came out, and it really melted our hearts. It means the world to us, and really validated us being here, and the support you guys have given us has meant the world to us. And there's also another product that we should have mentioned. You guys are always doing so much cool stuff that it's very difficult to, in a 10-minute or less video, cover all of the nifty stuff that you guys have going on.
Yeah.
I think we saw a lot of stuff that a lot of people didn't necessarily pick up on. But one thing, because there's the red dot revolution, everybody loves a red dot on their pistol, and you've come up with a solution to that.
We have. So this is the Glock 19X Hush Puppy. Last year we did a Glock 19 Hush Puppy kit, and it came in a nice presentation case, and you know there's a kind of a neat story behind this, and this is like the next, you know, a line extension, so to say. Somebody that wants a longer full-size duty pistol as opposed to a concealable gun, and that's what that Glock 19 or Hush Puppy originally was. It's a concealable semi-automatic well rod pistol is what we've tried to do. So
we're careful to say things like that right now.
Well, no, yes, yeah, well, I agree with you.
Interesting climate right now.
It definitely is. But I mean, these are purpose-built pistols, and you know, the well rod was used in World War II up until into the global war on terror. And the story behind the VP9 is, you know, an end user, a European end user, professional end user of the well rod pistols wanted to modernize it, and we did that, which for them, and it became a contract gun for the VP9, and then that bled into the Station 6, which bled into end users saying, hey, we need this, you know, all the features of a VP9 or Station 6, but we want it in a semi-automatic pistol.
In the format that we love, and have the option of semi-auto as well.
Exactly. So this is a concealable semi-automatic VP9, essentially. So it's slightly longer than a Glock 34, so it is concealable. It has a slide lock right here that you can press downward, and it will lock the slide so the gun can't go out of battery, and it also won't eject a piece of spent brass. And it's quieter, which is the big thing.
Totally. And question on that. So when I saw this, my brain percolated a few things that I wanted to ask, and I'm glad I get the opportunity now. In that up position, it's a semi-automatic Glock that we're used to. 100%. In the down position, it does not cycle. Do you have to press it up to cycle, or can you leave it in the down position and just cycle?
No, you have to press it up to cycle.
Unlock it and then cycle. Okay. Yeah. So it's kind of a 3-point exercise.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's, you know, if you know that your first shot needs to be very, very quiet, you know, it is a very deliberate process. You know, deliberately press that down, you fire that round, and then you'd have to flip the button up, manually cycle, get a new fresh round chambered, and then it will act as a semi-automatic pistol. Really, the key here is, you know, you have a fully suppressed concealable pistol that functions just like a regular Glock 19X, and then, but if you needed or wanted, or you wanted to have a real quiet shot, and
you can put it on sh mode.
You can put it on sh mode, exactly. Yeah. Well said, I like it. So that's, you know, that's the big modification here. This is a pre-production sample, but usually that button will stay down, will click down, and not move.
And of course, the suppressor being that small means we're using wipes.
Yep, you're using wipes. It's designed to have like
lithium grease.
Lithium grease. What we recommend is ultrasound gel.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So that works very, very well, and it you know, if it is a concealed pistol, like if it were to leak, it's not going to destroy your clothing.
You're what, Chris? What would it destroy?
Your clothing.
Depends on how you carry, Rob.
Right. So, but yeah, there's 3 wipes in here. We, you know, put it between the first and second wipe, and
then there's the optic, which is another new program.
Yep. So the optic this is really interesting. So this optic sits 4 millimeters shorter than an MOS, and 4 millimeters, that doesn't sound very much until it does. I mean, the glass of that optic is on the same plane as the top of that slide. And what does that do? I mean, it's a less bulky, and it
full co-witness.
Still co-witnesses, but there's not, like, you know, with a red dot, a pistol on a red dot, like your sight plane, like it's different. Like your presentation is different.
We've had interesting conversations about red dots on pistols. I have a very different perspective, and I enjoyed that conversation.
Yes, absolutely, as did I. But with these, you use, it's on the same plane as your factory low mount iron sights is the big thing. So we actually, to achieve this, we actually had to, not only do we have to mill a sight pocket into the slide, we actually have to mill the bottom side of this optic so that it clears.
Shave off both sides.
Yeah, so it clears the striker channel. So it's a really cool gun, very, very functional. It's purpose built. And, we sold out of the Glock 19 Hush Puppies immediately as soon as we launched them. So this is the next evolution of it.
So if somebody wanted this, they would come straight to you, or they would send in their Glock?
So that depends. For like commercial customers, we'll sell it to them as a package. We will and have modified pistols that have been provided to us for end users. So, but yeah. That's the Glock 19X.
Very cool. There's another item that we talked about some time ago, and we kind of forgot to mention, and that's your MP5 SD 6-way modular suppressor.
Yes. So that is this guy right here. So that is 3D printed of titanium, and it's based on the full size. Obviously, we offer a subcompact, a compact, and a full size length. You get it all with the modular version of it. So
why buy 6 silencers when you can have one that does 6 jobs, but not does 6 jobs, but actually does a good job of all 6 roles?
Yeah, absolutely. And the cool thing about this is each section is reduced back pressure system, and this ships with 2 end caps. One is vented, one is non-vented. So that's where your 6 suppressors come from. You get a subcompact RBS or sealed, compact RBS sealed, full size RBS or sealed. It's choose your own adventure, right? We've talked about this. And there's a lot of value in this suppressor, So
what also very, very interesting in an earlier conversation we had about the Sound Summit and how in the shorter and low back pressure configuration, it was really quiet, oddly quiet.
Yeah.
Which is, it begs the question, if you can make it that small and you can make it low back pressure and it's like that darn quiet. I mean, we're moving the directions we're supposed to be moving in this lightweight, low back pressure, super low signature silencer.
Yeah, we're at the point now, and that is a great example. Our reduced back pressure system suppressors are so efficient that they are outperforming our sealed systems. And that is a great example. Like, here's the data that is not provided or presented by us, is a third-party testing. Like, here it is, and that's just a testament of the advancement in technology.
Totally.
You don't need to have a sealed system to get the lowest.
How long ago did people say, well, you either get low back pressure or you get quiet, but you can't have both? And maybe that was true 2 years ago, but that's not the thing anymore.
It's not.
And the world is still learning that. It might take some time, but that is the unlocking key of this system, is low back pressure, quiet, lightweight, and it's already happening. And you guys are in many ways pioneering that space the best, in my opinion, per the trophy sitting behind me.
For validation
for
of
the
that.
example.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you guys are killing it. I always love swinging by your booth. Always love chatting with you.
Likewise.
Hard to not be biased to how great this stuff is while unbiasedly reviewing multiple silencers, because what you're doing is very different, and you're on point with a lot of things. There are some spaces where other guys are doing better,
sure,
but it's not your target, which it's just a different. No one gets to have the silencer that's perfect for everyone. No one gets to have this should be what you have for all of your guns. That doesn't exist. Everybody's targeting a different space of this market, as they should, and you've got a very great space in this market with the primary end users and then the civilian end users who are appreciating what you're doing with the little modifications to make it friendly for our usage. So I think you guys are killing it. As always, I appreciate your time. I know you've got more things to do.
Oh, no.
A busy day ahead of you yet again. Chris.
Rob, I appreciate it.
Super appreciate you.
Appreciate it very, very much. We're very honored.
Yeah, I should have mentioned, Carl, after we turned the cameras off, Carl said, "This is mine."
Yes.
Yeah. He says, "Can you print me another one so that the U.S. side can have one? Because I'm taking this." There was a very little debate in that conversation.
We're so proud of it. We're going to display it at both at EWA and Enforce Tech in Europe in the end of February, beginning of March.
If a picture happens to happen there, I would love to. That means a lot to us.
It will happen. So, like I said, we're just very, very appreciative and honored. So.
Likewise. And the support you give in our channel. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Hey guys, if you like this content, remember, you got us here. You got us into these conversations. And we thank you so much. So please keep up that hard work with the like, comment, subscribes. We appreciate your support. And let me know which B&T suppressor is your favorite. All right, guys, stay safe.